Guys, happy 20th of March. I'm just going to do a quick vlog because I'm finding it really difficult to write a ramble. So what I was going to do a vlog on was how difficult it is to kind of describe where you're at when you're in the middle of a project or projects, because I'm in the middle of stuff, but I couldn't have told you what I was doing, where I was at with it, anything like that this week. I just got to do my ramble and I was just like, I can't tell you what I've done or what I've been doing. So, but rather than saying about how difficult it is, because what the point of the ramble is to kind of take a snapshot in the midst of wherever you are. But when you're that far in it that you can't quite explain it, it's kind of difficult. But instead of doing a ramble about that, I wanted to just do the feeling of this week and my creative week this week, because that's as much a part of creativity as what the actual projects themselves are. So I think one of the main reasons why I probably couldn't pinpoint what I've been doing is because I haven't been focused in doing anything specifically, but I have been doing quite a lot, but it's been unintentional. So I originally recorded this vlog outside and the birds twittering and it's lovely, but it's really too bright for me I was really whited out, and although it made me look really nice all you could see is my eyes and they look really big, you know, it's kind of a crappy video. So I was out there because I've been spending a lot of time out there and I just wanted to kind of do the vlog out there, because that's what I've been doing, is just following my instincts on doing things, and a lot of that has meant being outside. A lot of it has been outside in my outdoor studio, and I've recorded a couple of videos out there, and one of them is going to be the one that I'm currently working on, is how I organise and create big projects, kind of fusing the left side of the brain with the right side of the brain. And this week, although I've been working on some big projects, I haven't been focused on them. I haven't been looking at what I want out of them. I've just been following the flow kind of thing, which is why I couldn't pinpoint what I've been doing, because nothing was done with intention, or sometimes it kind of feels like following your intuition, although it's always the best route, really, or route. You might not know what I'm saying if I say route. Following the best route is to follow your creative instinct, but at the same time, then it means that you aren't creating a specific goal or something out of it. So you see, I've completely lost my trail of thought because I am really kind of scattered this week. But that's what it's been about. It's been about being really relaxed, being outside when I want to be outside, and just one thing I've done a lot of is just sloshing paint around. I've sloshed so much paint around this week, and the left side of my brain is kind of like, you need to put this in a project, you need to do an art journal page, or you need to do something with this, because it doesn't like things undone. Which is why it likes kind of not end goals, but you know, a purpose, so an art journal page or something like that, and me just sloshing paint around with no reason, and just the pages of painted paper are just stacking up. I know I'll use them in some project or other in the future, but the left side of the brain is just kind of wanting something to be done with it right now. You know, you want a purpose for this process. Why are you doing it? And this week I've kind of just relaxed all of that, and I've just had a relaxing week where I've followed my intuition and whatever felt good. And it felt really good, but it's kind of left me feeling scattered, like what I've done hasn't had reason. So that's maybe why I found it really difficult to vlog, but it is really important to have those times where you just follow what feels good, or all of the time. I'm talking specifically about when you're working in big projects, because you can get sucked into them with your goals and everything like that. If you're just someone who creates and just always follows your instinct, you know, because you're just creating for the joy of it, then, you know, this isn't applying to you. But if you're somebody that does create things for other people, or, you know, has bigger goals that you want to achieve with your creativity, then it can require these times when you just zone out almost in what you're doing and relax. And what happens is, following that joy is just giving me so many more ideas, so many more things to do, and it's really great. But it, like this, it just leaves me completely zoned out of being plugged into the mainframe. You know, I'm not completely out of it. You can probably tell with how I'm talking, I'm just completely out of, I'm kind of like I'm spaced out, because that's the path that I've been following this week. So it's why it's so difficult to explain. But it's really important to have these times, because following those whims gives you so many ideas where there wouldn't have been ideas, or things to blossom out of before. But you've got to allow yourself to throw the paint on the paper and not go, you've got to do something with this, you've got to create a painting with this, because you don't. And I know I don't, but sometimes your analytical brain comes in and tells you that you do. So this week it's been useful, and it's been work in a sense that it's been kind of not battling that, but putting that to bed a little bit this week with the logical mind, you know. It's because you can call that an inner critic issue, you know, that you have to constantly have a purpose in your creativity. You can call that an inner critic thing, and that's one of the inner critics that I have, but as I say, not often, because this week I've been completely going against that, and I wouldn't have, if I hadn't have done this vlog that is very rambling, I'm sorry for that, but if I hadn't have done this vlog, then I wouldn't have put that connection together, that is an inner critic thing, you know. So sometimes you need to follow the path of whatever feels best. I couldn't do any writing, write my ramble, so I did a vlog, and through me being this rambling and just following the path of whatever comes into my mind, I have made that connection for myself. So it might not have done you any good listening to this, but it's done me some good, and that's what I've been doing all week, is just following the path and making these conclusions, and hopefully there's lots of new ideas that are going to come into being when I've kind of had my time of just relaxing and going with it, and I want to create, and I have created, and I have done videos whenever I felt inspired. So the big project video is coming up hopefully next week for you, when I've done the editing on it. So there's something that's come out of it, and you know, who else, we'll see what else comes out of it. So much love, everybody. I'd love to hear what you have been working on this week, if you want to let me know in the comments. Much love, everybody. Bye.